who stole Iyawo's child. In the heart of a bustling village, there lived a man named Ade with his two wives, the stern and haughty Iyale, and the gentle and kind-hearted Iyawo. From the outside, their compound appeared harmonious, but beneath the surface lay a brewing storm of jealousy and resentment. As the days passed, the rivalry between the two wives intensified. The Iyale, driven by envy, constantly belittled and mistreated the Iyawo, making her life unbearable. Despite the hardship, the Iyawo remained resilient, her unwavering kindness a stark contrast to the Iyale's cruelty. One fateful day, the Iyawo, desperate to provide for her child, ventured into the forest to gather firewood, her baby nestled in her arms. With no one to watch over her infant, she reluctantly brought him along, unaware of the impending danger lurking in the shadows of the trees. Iyawo placed her baby under a big iroko tree nearby and went to fetch firewood. As the Iyawo toiled amidst the trees, a mischievous bird swooped down from the canopy, snatching the baby from under the tree with lightning speed. When Iyawo returned and discovered that the baby is missing, she frantically looked for the baby everywhere with no success. The Iyawo's cries echoed through the forest as she frantically searched for her missing child, her heart heavy with fear and despair. Amidst the chaos, a lone bird perched high above the trees, clutching the baby in its talons. With a voice as sweet as honey, it offered the distraught mother a choice, riches beyond her wildest dreams in exchange for her precious child. Overwhelmed by grief and desperation, the Iyawo faced a moral dilemma. Would she succumb to the allure of wealth or cling to the hope of reuniting with her beloved baby? With tears streaming down her cheeks, she bravely stood her ground, refusing to abandon her maternal instinct for material gain. Driven by a mother's love, the Iyawo pleaded with the bird, her voice trembling with emotion. Despite the tantalizing offer, she remained steadfast in her resolve, unwilling to forsake her child for fleeting treasures. Moved by the purity of the Iyawo's love, the bird relented, gently placing the baby back on the forest floor. In addition, the bird gave the Iyawo all the bundles of gold, silver and the precious stones. With tears of joy, the Iyawo embraced her child, her heart overflowing with gratitude and relief. News of the Iyawo's miraculous return and newfound wealth spread like wildfire, reaching the ears of the envious Iyale. Consumed by greed, she plotted to replicate her rival's fortune, determined to outshine her at any cost. Under the guise of gathering firewood, the Iyale ventured into the forest, her baby left vulnerable beneath the towering trees. Little did she know, her actions would set into motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of her fate. As the Iyale returned from her fall expedition, she was met with a sight that chilled her to the bone. High above the canopy, the same bird that had robbed her rival now held her precious child in its grasp, a sinister glint in its eyes. With arrogance as her guide, the Iyale demanded the same riches offered to the Iyawo, blinded by her insatiable greed. However, the bird's response was not what she expected, as it hauled down a cruel reminder of her folly, bundles of rubbish, and later, it threw down the bones of her child with refuse. Faced with the harsh reality of her actions, the Iyale's cries of anguish echoed through the forest, her heart shattered by the loss of her child. In her moment of despair, she realized the true cost of her greed, a heavy burden she would carry for eternity. As the villagers gathered to witness the aftermath of the Iyale's misfortune, whispers of caution spread like wildfire, a stark reminder of the dangers of envy and hubris. For in the heart of every tragedy lies a lesson waiting to be learned. Amidst the chaos, the Iyawo extended a hand of compassion to her fallen rival, offering solace in the face of adversity. Together, they reflected on the events that had transpired, their bond strengthened by the trials they had endured. With a newfound sense of humility, the Iyale vowed to mend her ways, seeking redemption in the eyes of her family and community. As the sun set on the horizon, a glimmer of hope illuminated their path forward, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Forgiveness blossomed in the hearts of both wives, paving the way for reconciliation and healing. In the embrace of forgiveness, they found strength, their shared experiences forging an unbreakable bond that transcended rivalry and strife. As news of the two wives' reconciliation spread throughout the village, a sense of unity and harmony descended upon the community. In the face of adversity, they stood as one, bound by the ties of compassion and understanding. The tale of the two wives served as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of jealousy and greed, inspiring generations to come to embrace empathy and humility in their interactions with others. For in the tapestry of life, every thread plays a vital role in shaping our destiny. In the end, the true treasure lay not in material wealth, but in the bonds of family and community forged through love and understanding. For in the tapestry of life, every trial and tribulation serves to illuminate the beauty of the human spirit. And so, the tale of the two wives came to a close. For more interesting stories and folk tales from the heart of Africa, please like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in our next captivating story.